This video is how we assist you with your registration. I'm focusing this mainly around domiciliary care agencies, and I'm going to sign into the Domiciliary Care Master System. Our customers will be given a username and a password, and this is on the master system for domiciliary care, not the customer's own bespoke site. So then, let me just go into the registration folder. Before I do that, folder number 1, I usually point this out, our procedures, policies and forms. This is a main folder in Care4. This is all of our documentation across these folders here, and in forms and policies too. But that's not where we're going today. We're going into the registration folder. Now, domiciliary care registration folder is 4.0 in the master system. We have a series of documents here and folders, and I'm going to focus on these two folders and open this document finally. So then let me just show you now how we can go into our CQC website, and I'm just going to access a practice account that I've made just for demonstration purposes. What we have here is 8 sections: who, what, where, when, how, documents, review and declaration. Now, the first 4 sections I cannot help with. Who is who you are, your experience and background, and that will prompt you. You can see I've done some of my preliminary details here. What, where, what service you're going to provide, where you're going to provide it from, the address of the premises, etc. When you're going to provide that service, that's the proposed date that you are going to provide the service. So our main help comes in 5 and 6, how, and documents. Now how, I'm just going to click into that. Just takes a little while to come up. So what we have here is sections that are really around the framework of the key lines of inquiry. CQC says in this section you'll need to enter the details of how you will provide the services described in this application. So if you were to compose or type into there, then it would be risk management maybe, and include some text and describe how you're going to provide the service and ensure that your service users are risk managed. Or safeguarding. Now that would be another one that I would think was part of safe services, and then you would have to write and provide the text in there. But what we have done is provide template statements for you. I'm going to go now back on to our EQMS online. Those statements happen to be in folder number 4.0, this subfolder here 1.0, and there's the statements there. It's in a Word document. We've typed the text in the Word document for you, and effectively what you can do when I expand this out is to look at the information around the question, is the service safe? Look at the template statements, read them, modify them if you want to, then adapt them into your application. And we'll just pop them into here like that. So what I'm really saying is it's giving you a bit of a start, because people are unsure what to write, and then it's giving you the main framework on what you need to include. There is a text limit, I believe. I think it's at 5,000 characters. It's something of that nature, and it actually tells you there. So I think I'm about right. And you'll not just find safe. If I go back now to the document here, then we'll go to effective, which is here, and statements, caring and statements. So I'm only going to go as far as that. I'm only on to page 5 of 11, you can see, but the statements around responsive and well-led are further down the page. So let me just shut that document now, and we'll move on to our application and into section 6. So they're asking for documents here, the Care Quality Commission, that you need to upload. And what they're asking for is a statement of purpose, a quality management policy or procedure, a safeguarding policy or procedure, and finally in the bottom here, I don't do information around registration or building regulations, a governance document. We're back now onto our cared for system online, and it's straight plain as day, section 6, documents to upload, and you will find in there your quality, safeguarding, governance and statement of purpose. Now then, coming away from our online application, a lot of customers have said to us, look, you know, it's very stressful being inspected, obviously. Is there anything you can do to help us on the day of registration? Well, this folder here, 2.0, support documents day of registration. What we did was we chatted to some of our customers, we looked at CQC publications, and then we pulled in over 30 documents in this folder. The documents you are more than likely to be asked for on the date of registration. Now, these documents are all part, by the way, of 1.0. All the main documents and cared for, they're all in there, but we're just putting them now for convenience. And you'll see we pulled a number of documents in here. People often say, oh, do you have a business plan? Which is just here. I'm just highlighting it there now. Staff training matrix, quite common, that's being asked for. And these are forms, by the way. They were away from policies and procedures now. These are forms. So pulling all of this together, I have a document underneath here which gives you support and guidance. So when I open this up, then what we have is the support and guidance on registration. And part 1, completing your online registration, well, we went through that initially, and there you have statement of purpose that you need to upload and governance. But what we're also saying is, what is the CQC requirement, and then what the CQC are looking for, and you'll see this in the far right here. So basically you can inform yourself in preparation for registration what you need to know around these documents and what the CQC may be asking for. Down here we have a part 2. Now this is around those documents that you should make available to the CQC when they come to visit your service. And those documents that I showed you, there were over 30 of them, that's those title references here in the middle column. But then we're going and saying, well look, safeguarding is an issue they will address. Document titles in that folder I showed you, and then what you need to understand with regard to this particular documents in a particular area around safeguarding in that instance. And I'll just scroll down and it's all there for you. And I think that's what we do in summary at Bettal. We try and provide information, whether that's on registration, whether that's on running your service, or whether that's on complying to the key lines of inquiry. We cover all of that information. So I'm just going to stop the video now, but that gives you a good idea of what we're doing. By the way, registration is free, it costs nothing. What it does require is for you to become a customer of ours, and we're very, very happy for you to ring the number on the website and chat to us about it. Thank you so much, and I will make another video soon.